Okay. All right, Catherine. I want to start with the writing prompt. Did you
Mm-hmm.
finish that writing prompt?
No, I didn't, but I could try to finish this. I didn't finish it all. I just didn't get the chance to do it all. Okay, but I could tell you what else I put to it.
Okay, what did you put
It
of the
says
writing
better
prompt?
opportunities they have there.
Okay, you put better opportunities.
Yes.
All right. Anything
And
else?
to move around is cheaper, you know, to move around is cheaper.
You want to use something else for move around?
Um, what can I put? Um,
Are you talking transportation?
yes. Did I put something down for transportation?
Now you chose,
Never mind, never mind. That's I crossed that one off because I
okay, because you
okay.
chose rural or urban. Rural or
Rural. What
rural.
is that rural? Yeah, rural.
Rural is countryside, like,
Yes, you need cars, you need access
yeah,
to
rural, you
transportation.
generally need a car because you don't have too much public transportation.
That's why I said let
Okay.
me cross that off.
So you said better opportunities. Anything else you added to it?
I had put that, but I said no, let me
So better opportunities for what?
wait a minute.
When you say better opportunities, I need a
I'm trying to look.
little more clarity on that. Better
Wait a minute. Look,
opportunities for what?
hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to find the other paper. Hold on. I'm sorry for rolling the
Oh,
papers.
Catherine, do you use one notebook or two
Yeah, it's the
notebooks?
papers. This is the paper I have written out some today. That's why I didn't have the notebook with me today. I have wrote.
So when you don't have a notebook, do you have a folder you can put things in?
That's what I'm gonna have to start
That's what
doing.
I do. I put folders and label them.
You know, but I used to do that when I came to class. I used to always have it with me.
Mhm. Make that a priority to get organized. That
Yes.
saves you a lot of time, right? And it'll definitely help you in the long run.
You know, but that's it.
I mean, just
The
make it
tax
happen.
rates are lower in the country in Aurora. The
Okay.
tax,
Oh, now back to better opportunities. Opportunities for what? You were answering that
I,
for me, right?
you know what? I don't have that paper with me. What I have wrote down.
Okay, now go ahead with the next one because then you can enhance that once you look at your other
I have
notebook.
said tax rates are lower in the country.
Okay, tax rates.
That's it.
Tax rates are lower. Now, when you say tax rates, tax on what?
Like the food. I'm not
Now,
organized. Like, let me check something. Let me
now
check
remember,
something.
taxes are usually state
In the
city
country,
tax. So,
let me check something. Let me see.
but if you're talking property taxes, I mean, you can compare that to rural and urban, and
Okay,
generally
in the
it's
country,
lower in
so
the rural than the urban. The
okay,
property
so
taxes.
yeah, let me use that.
Mhm.
I gotta get.
But taxes on food and products usually are regulated by the either the state or the city. So
Oh,
that would
okay.
be the same for the state, whether you lived in the country or whether you lived in the city. I mean,
Let me
somebody in
just.
the rural areas of New York would pay the same state tax as someone living in Manhattan,
Okay.
on
Let me see.
goods and services, it's what, like 8 point something percent.
Okay.
That
Let
won't
me see
change.
something. Let me see something. I'm trying to look now.
You're looking for something else you may have written on that prompt?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I can't find
Okay, so let's
it.
just hold that, so that's still part of your assignment now.
Yes, I'm
Catherine,
gonna
I
try to
want
get
you
it.
to get organized and send me
Yes.
the
Okay.
writing prompt answers, okay?
Okay.
Before next Friday.
I'll try to get it in sometime the weekend so you could check. I'm gonna try to
Okay,
do it
all
so
right.
I could be caught up with the stuff instead of
Mhm, mhm. So the
that.
writing prompt is like a priority, okay?
Okay.
So just complete it. You almost done because you had about
Three of them.
three
I
or
think
four
three, right?
reasons, three to justify, and you were just gonna do like about three more, okay?
Yes. Okay.
All right, now journal writing. You said you had done journal writing for 3
You didn't get
days.
the journal writing. I'd send you that.
You didn't send you sent it? I didn't get it.
Yes.
When
I
did you
don't know
send
what's
it?
going on. I sent it the day before yesterday.
I
I
didn't get
was
it. You emailed
I'm
it?
gonna read. Yeah, I'm having a problem. I don't know why I'm having a problem with sending it. It's like I had a problem with sending you the pronouns and stuff. I had tried and it says it's not going. Something that had happened, and I kept trying
Well,
until
you
you
know
said you
what
got it.
happened? When you sent an email, you didn't have my email address correct.
What? I don't have it correct. That's what could be the problem.
Well,
But you it finally
you
got to
sent it.
you.
Well, you finally because you had it correct. But the first time, because I saw where it failed, but it
Okay.
failed because my email address was incorrect.
I don't know
Whatever you
why.
put in was incorrect, and
And I probably did the same the other day then. I gotta check it. You
mhm.
want it for the 18th, 19th, and the 23rd, Saturday, Sunday, and that Thursday.
The ones that you told me you had, and I did not get it. Okay, so the journal writing.
I'm starting off wrong already.
Okay,
Yeah.
so journal writing, the writing prompt. So those are still due assignments. Writing prompt. I was going to give you another writing prompt, but to give you one
You
until
want
you
me to finish
complete
the
this one,
other?
right? Okay. Now, you did really well on your pronouns. On a very positive note, Catherine, you did a
Okay.
really great job on your pronouns. And it just
Thanks.
goes to show that you don't have to use all these descriptive words to refer to the kinds of pronouns. There's like about 7 or 8 different kinds, but you don't have to do that because as long as you know when to use the right one, that's the bottom line. That's why I'm not going
Yes.
through names of these
I still got
various.
the
Mhm,
I still got the list when you had gave to me before. The
mhm.
pronouns, the
Yes,
nouns, the
yes,
adverbs, the
right.
verbs. I
Mhm,
still have those,
mhm.
but I didn't look at them. But I saw them the other day, and I says I still have them. I thought I didn't have them with this bunch over here, but I
Yeah,
still have them.
but the thing is, the important thing, like I say, is knowing uh how to use them. And now
Yes.
let's see if I have let's see if I can do a new share. Let's see if I have those pronouns. Okay,
Today's the second. Okay.
okay, pronoun exercise. Here we go.
Okay.
Now the first one, you had that one correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, you had 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You had those first ones were all correct. The only time you made an error when you got to 20, but the
Oh, I
ones you
did.
made an error on was ones that are not
The
always so
number
easy.
20. Wait a minute. Let me see. The
Well, number
20,
20, you
the
had
students talk
incorrect.
to one another. Should have been one another, right? B.
Yeah, you had the students talk to Yeah,
I,
but
I,
you had A,
yeah, that's the one I was a little bit lean with, and I just read it now. One another. That's what it should
one
have been.
another. Now, generally, the way you decide this is, and this is not always true because there's always
Mm-hmm.
exceptions in grammar,
Mm-hmm.
is that
Mm-hmm.
when it's uh two, like here where you have 21, 21
Mm-hmm.
says the two boys, right? So
Mm-hmm.
generally when you have two of
Mm-hmm.
anything, it's each.
And what did I put? One another.
Yeah, you had 21. You had
Oh
B,
my
one another.
goodness.
In fact, you kind of like reversed them. When you
Yes.
have more than two, generally your
Is
answer is
is
the one another. So
okay.
each refers to two, and then
Okay.
more than
That's
two
what I
refers
messed
to
up
one
on.
another.
Okay.
But like I say, that's not a hard fast rule. That's the
Okay.
general case. So
Okay.
which meant you really missed the 20 and the 21. And that's it. That's consistent. Because if you miss this
Okay.
one, you probably missed this one. You know, usually,
Okay.
usually you get them both right or you get them both wrong. So
And I
that,
got both wrong.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just keep in mind that generally when it's
Yes.
two
Two
things,
is
it's what?
each other.
Each,
Each other.
right. When it's more than
Okay.
two, it's one.
Is one and okay.
But like I
Okay.
say, with any grammar, there are exceptions.
Okay.
So you may see, especially in fiction writing,
Yes.
those
Okay.
rules are broken all the time. I
All
mean, not
right.
really broken. It's just that the rule can be better for something that you think it will hold for. So you can use each other when you have more than two because maybe it works better in the context of how you're using it. All right.
Yes. Okay.
So, but you had all of the ones correct before that. Now, the next one you missed was
I did.
25.
Okay. The tallest child who was also oldest was
Yeah, see, you
also.
said who, but
Oh,
then you used that. But
I
see,
did.
yes, you
Oh,
had
brother.
B. See, you read it right. I thought you knew it, but you put B because,
Oh, wow.
well, this one, the who is referring to a
Yeah.
person, right?
Listen, yes, the
That would
tallest child
refer to
who
a
was
thing.
also oldest was
Yes,
also most outgoing. And I
that's
put
right.
B.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had
please.
25B.
Oh,
Okay, so
I gotta stop reading so fast and really look at it.
yeah, because when you just said it, just came right to you. Who makes sense,
Yes.
right? Who
Yes.
refers to a person. That generally refers to a thing.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
And
I
then
got it right reading it, and then I got
I
it right
know
up
you
there.
read it right, Catherine. That's why I said that was probably just a mistake. That's why I wanted you to read it. And you said
Okay.
exactly the right answer, but somehow you
Okay.
wrote the incorrect answer. That's okay.
Okay.
You still did quite well. In fact, very good on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Now 27. Read 27, Catherine.
I rode my bike that has a headlight. What is that? Home in the dark.
Yeah, you rode your bike in the dark. Now, you had let's see, you had A,
Hmm.
that. Now, this is a difficult one,
Which,
actually.
wait a minute, I rode my bike, which has a headlight.
Yeah, the answer is which,
Home,
but there
and
again,
I
there are
had that.
exceptions. Yeah, the thing with that
Wow.
and which, and
Yeah.
that's a common pair of words that are confusing.
Wow.
That and which. Um,
Okay.
let me just let's see if I have it here. Okay, let me do a new share and I'll show you
Okay.
why it's confusing. New
Okay.
share. Okay. Using that and which. Now this is
Mm-hmm.
something I picked up in some of the grammar
Okay.
explanations. Now,
Using the which. Okay.
understand when to use that of which. You've got to know clauses, and
Yes.
it's they're the really defining clause, or they well,
That's no.
it's a lot of things in here, right? Now,
Yes.
a non-defining clause is information you could take out. In other words, it's disposable. So if we
Okay.
go back to, let's see, I want to go back to this. Let's see if I can. No, let me go back to pronouns. Okay, see if I can copy that on that. I want to get that on that other screen. See if I can copy that to yes. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get this copy so I can
Okay.
have it. I
Yeah.
hope it, but okay.
Yeah. Well, what I'm putting on here, I'll send to you. See, here's the sentence. I put it here.
Okay.
See it. I
Which
rode
one?
my bike, number 27. It had the that
Okay.
and the which. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the correct answer here we said was
Which, right?
correct answer is
I wrote.
which. Now, which you use when it's, well, they say think of a plastic sandwich bag, which is a disposable, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
use which when what is in this sentence is something that you could really throw out.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you put which here, right? I rode my
Mm-hmm.
bike, which has a headlight, home in the dark, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you said I rode my bike home in the dark, you really saying the same thing. You could really throw
Yes.
out. You could put which, and you could throw out really which
It
has
has
a
a
headlight,
headlight.
because
Mm-hmm.
the important
Okay.
thing is riding the bike home in the dark. So
Okay.
the fact that which puts here makes this has a
It's a
headlight, that
headlight.
clause disposable, then
Mm-hmm.
that will work. But if it's not disposable, then you use that.
Okay. I rode
Okay.
my bike. That.
Yeah.
That.
And another thing is that generally when you use which, it's enclosed in commas. So you have
Okay.
I rode my bike, comma,
That.
which
Which.
has
That's
a
right. Which.
headlight, comma, home in the dark. That's another way
Okay.
you can determine that you use the which, even though that's not a hard, fast rule, but it works here.
Yes. Okay.
If you
Yes,
put,
it does.
yeah, if you put which here, right, then
Yes.
you see it's a comma enclosing which has a headlight.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is it's not an easy thing to always know, but like I said, I picked this out because it says when it's something you could just take out and you still get what you did in the sentence, what the sentence is trying to say, then you use the which.
Okay.
And what did you do? I rode my bike home in the dark. That's the important part of this sentence. Now,
Yes.
the fact that it has a headlight well, it's extra information, okay?
Yes.
And the fact that you put it in commas said the which would go there. That's another rule that's broken a lot, right?
Okay. Yes, I gotta get that one
Mhm.
down.
So which? So don't feel bad you missed that one, Catherine. That one was not an easy one. But in some of the others were so easy, you got them correct. So it just goes to
Okay.
show that you know how to use these words. So you just have to use them in your writing, right?
Yes, trying to find a way to do it in the right.
That's right. Okay. So let's go back to, let me go to new share and go back to screen that where we were before. Now we still
Okay.
dealing with nouns, verbs, and adjectives,
Okay.
but
Okay.
but I want to first look at verbs. Now, what
Okay.
did we say about verbs? What did we say?
Verbs.
Just
Verbs.
just one liner.
Wait a minute. Let me. Don't you know? I forgot. Wait a minute. Verbs are.
Well, when I ask you nouns, you said noun. Say what a noun is, Catherine.
Noun is a place. I mean, noun is a place, a thing, right?
You said it correct last time. Something
I'm
goes
not
with.
here today. Hold on, let me see. I'm not here today.
I can hear you drifting.
No, it's just that I got pain in my left foot because I hurt my foot the other day, and
Oh
it's
boy,
really
you gotta be
paining
careful.
on the back, right? Because me step it, it hurts.
Mhm.
A noun is a
Person.
person, a place, a thing.
That's it. Person, place, or thing. Now,
Okay,
what
I
about
just
verbs? Give me a one-liner on
um
verbs.
a verb
With an A. They are A words. What's the A?
and
Oh, no,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
A words, something to describe a verb. Action.
Okay, I
Action
told you.
words. All right, didn't I?
ACT action words. Okay.
Verbs are action words. See right here, Catherine.
I wasn't even looking up there. Okay, I was
Well,
trying to
I
think
had
of
it
what.
here in the first screen. Use of
You
nouns,
know
words,
what?
and adjectives.
Yes, now, Ms. Barr,
People,
I'm not here.
places, or things. Verbs are action words. They tell you what's happening. And what are adjectives?
Adjectives are description words.
Descriptive. Descriptive.
Description
No,
words.
not scription. That's IVE.
Des- description.
Descriptive. Tiff.
Des-
Descriptive.
descriptive words.
Right. They describe nouns. Okay.
Okay.
Not only they describe other words, but basically they describe nouns. Okay. So
Okay.
now, Catherine, number one,
Yeah.
what is the verb in this sentence? Read the sentence and tell me the verb.
Okay. Okay. Miss B wears glasses.
What's the verb?
But the verb is glasses. No, where?
Where's the action? If you want to say what Mrs. B is doing, that's the action word. Mrs. B wears glasses. All right. Okay. So wears is the verb. Okay. So let's just put it here. Let me put it here. Verb. I'll just write what it is. Okay. So that would be wears. Okay. Now, read the next one, Catherine. Tell me the verb.
Put on your coat.
What's the verb?
Put on your coat. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Put on your coat.
No, what's the
No,
verb?
coat.
Coat is a noun. That's a thing.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Put on.
Put is the verb. That's the action, right?
Yeah.
Put.
Sorry.
Now,
Put is the
so
verb.
yeah, the verb is coming first.
Yes.
How else could you write that sentence, Karen?
You can't. You
No,
can't
there's
fit that.
another way
Okay,
you could
put
write it.
on your coat. Hold on.
What's another way you could write that sentence?
I'm trying to think.
Think of another way you could write it.
Can
Still
you
use put.
can you put on your coat?
Yeah, well, that's a question, but that's okay. Can
Oh,
you
that's
put
a
on your
question.
coat? Yeah, that's okay. Can you put on your coat? You should put on your coat.
Okay.
Will you put
Okay.
on your coat?
That's it.
It's still
That's
the
it.
verb put, right?
Yes.
Okay, number three. Read number three. Tell me the verb.
Okay, the spaceship's engine rattled.
Rattled.
Rattled. Okay.
What's the verb?
The is the verb.
Catherine.
I'm not okay.
Is the action?
No, spaceship is the verb.
Spaceship is a verb?
Hold
Wait,
on, wait a minute.
Catherine, get it
Hold
together
on.
now.
Let me get this. Hold
Something's
on.
going on with
The
you.
spaceship.
The spaceship's engines
engine.
rattled. What is the
Isn't it
action word?
engine? Engines rattle.
How is engines?
Okay, rattled is the verb.
Rattled. That's it, Catherine. Rattled. Rattled is the verb. Okay. T-T-L-E-D. Rattle is the verb. Okay. Read the next sentence. Tell me the verb.
We went to the beach. Beach is the verb. Or is it went?
Went, Catherine. Beach is what?
Is a noun.
That's it. It's a noun. Think of the category something is in. A beach is a thing, right? We
yes, it is.
refers to
pronoun.
people. Yeah, it's a pronoun. That's right.
That's the
we.
pronoun.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Okay.
I know that, and I'm still getting it wrong. Oh,
All right. Just remember now, action words are the verbs. Okay. Now, what we want to do, we want to use some strong verbs to improve our writing. Our writing is a lot more robust, a lot more interesting if we use some strong verbs. All right. Now,
okay, let me
look at this.
using strong verbs to improve your writing.
Yes.
Weaker.
There's the weaker form of the sentence. There's the stronger. Now read the weaker form.
The Philanthropist is carefully.
Now, you know what philanthropy is? What is
philosophy? I don't know. Philosophy. Wait a minute. Let me see.
Where's your notebook? You're supposed to put those words in.
Philosophist is
no, philanthropist. What is philanthropy? Let me write it down here. I know you've heard of this word.
I heard of, but I.
Okay. What is wrong? This word here. Okay. Write it. Philanthropy. P-H-I-L-A-N-T.
Okay.
R-O-P-I-S-Y. Philanthropy. What does that mean, Catherine? Philanthropy.
I don't know. Is this what it means? Is it careful to give only to organize that have low administrative costs?
No, what is the word philanthropy? What does that mean?
I don't know. I gotta look that up. I heard it before, but I don't know what it means.
Are you on your iPad?
Yeah, I'm looking it up on my phone.
Look it up on your phone. Tell me what philanthropy, this word right here.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Okay.
And put that in your vocabulary words. You have your notebook where you're putting your
Yeah, I'm putting it. Yeah.
Because that's the way you're gonna increase your vocabulary, and then that means you'll be able to write. You know, your writing will be more robust and interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Philanthropy. What does philanthropy?
I didn't get it in. I'm just still getting it in there.
Well, once you started, it fills in, doesn't it? At least mine.
No, not on this phone. Not like that.
Oh, mine does. When I get close
sometimes
word, it just fills in. I just click.
You know what you see here for? I want to make sure that it was spelled right. Okay, a philosophist is a person.
Oh no, philanthropy.
Philosophy is a person who donates
philanthropy.
time.
What does this word mean?
It says is a person who donates time, money, experience,
You're looking at
skills.
philanthropy?
That's what I thought. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
See,
you're
it did
not
go
looking at
wrong.
philanthropy.
That's
Philanthropy is
wrong.
a person, but what
Wait a
is
you know what?
philanthropy?
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. The spelling went
ROPY.
wrong. Let me do this again. I didn't do it right. Hold on. That's oh, I see what I did. I messed up. I didn't put that.
What is the meaning of philanthropy? You found it?
Okay, I'm searching for it. Why do it still go to that? It still go back to PHILATROPIST, and it's still doing that.
Let
I
me
don't know.
put it
Hold on, let
in
me see.
H-I-L
A-N-T-H-R-O-P-I-S-T.
N, and it comes up on mine. Philanthropy. You didn't get it?
Okay, let me see. I normally get it. I normally get it on here. I don't know why.
The desire
That's
to
how.
promote the welfare of others, expressed especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. You didn't
Well,
get that, Catherine?
this is I told you what it had got. Hold on, I had said what it had got. It says the person who donates
Oh
time, money,
no,
and
that's not it. Philanthropy is not a person.
let me see. Let me try this one here because that's what it says.
Philanthropist. Now the philanthropist
Okay,
right here is a person. But
okay, with
philanthropy, you didn't find that? ROPY?
oh, it's that's the way I'm looking at the way you got it on it up here,
Yeah, right.
where it
No,
says the way.
I wrote it right here. You see it?
Okay, that's the wrong way. I was looking at the one on
No. I
the
wanted you
web.
to look up the
Okay,
one I just wrote.
okay,
Philanthropy.
let me do that. Okay, okay, PHILANTHRO.
PY.
Okay, let me search.
Okay.
Okay,
What did you find?
no, that's no. Giving gifts, time, talent, and treasures to help make life better for other people.
Okay, that's good. It's someone's philanthropy is the act of giving to someone, good causes,
Okay,
helping people. All right. But the
yes,
philanthropist is a person.
can take on many different forms. It can be done by individual. That's something else. Okay.
Okay. So philanthropy. So write that down as your vocabulary word.
Okay, and
Philanthropy, that's the act of giving to a worthy cause. But
let me.
philanthropist is the person.
That's the one that is in the right there on the sheet is the one that I had given the first one, right?
Yeah, you were saying a person. That's the one you see in the census here. The
Okay.
philanthropist. The
So I'm gonna
philanthropist.
write down both of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write down
Yeah,
both of
because
them.
this one is derived from this actually.
That's the one you okay.
Well, you can write them both down, but I mean, philanthropy is the act of the giving, and the philanthropist is the one who gives.
Okay, but I put both of them in
Yeah,
this.
okay. Now, then I want you to read the weaker
Oh, you
sentence
talking about the
right here.
weakest sent?
Yeah.
That's the one I read first. Okay.
Okay. Now read the stronger one.
The philanthropist gives
Philanthropist.
philanthropist
Philanthropist.
philanthropist
Oh,
get
philanthropist.
philanthropist
But you know what,
gives.
Catherine? Uh, if you ever listen to, you
I
can
was
actually
trying to
listen to
listen
the word pronounced. You ever do that?
by the phone. Yes, I did that. That's how. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I would do. Yes.
yeah, because you could go and actually they have the little,
Look it up and it says that they pronounced it
yeah, they give
for
you
you.
a option to hear the word. I mean,
Yes,
I
the
do that
word.
sometime when I'm not sure how a word is pronounced. I'll
Yes.
go and look it up and then listen to what
Okay.
they say, okay?
Okay. Gives only to organize with low
Give only
administrative.
to what?
Wait a minute.
What is this
Only
word right here?
organization, authorization
Organizations.
with low administrative course.
Okay.
Administrative course.
So this is stronger
Mm-hmm.
because,
Yes.
see, you're replacing this is by gives. And, you put the is, give only together to say gives.
Yes.
And that's a little stronger than say is careful
Yeah.
to give. And you just replacing this by the philanthropist gives
Give
only
only.
to organizations with low administrative
Okay.
costs. Okay.
Okay.
Instead of having that have, just say with low. Okay. So you
Yes.
see what
With
you're
low.
replacing. You're
That have
replacing
is with low. Yes.
is careful to give is replaced by gives. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then that have low is with, that have is replaced with.
Yes.
Okay. And that's a stronger
Okay.
sentence.
Okay.
So let's look at, okay. Now here's some different verbs.
Verbs to improve your writing. Okay.
Mhm.
The weak one is William was late to the meeting.
Okay.
He was late.
And what's the stronger?
William arrived late to the meeting.
Yeah, that's a stronger sentence. Instead of
Mm-hmm,
was,
yes.
you said
William
arrived late. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
these are some verbs that sometimes you want to rewrite a sentence and replace
Anytime.
them by something else.
Be, is, or was, being, been, were,
Then being, then
were, has, have, haven't, had. So had is replacing has.
No,
Right?
no. That's
Okay,
not what it's saying.
okay. No,
Read,
I was
read this sentence.
asking.
No, nothing's replacing something here.
Okay,
Read
I
the whole
got you.
sentence again, Catherine.
Anytime you use one of those verbs, these, okay, THES, these words, be, is, are, was, being, been, were,
Been,
being, okay, were, has, have, haven't, had. Ask yourself if the sentence should be rewritten.
So it says, whenever you use any of these verbs you see in the parentheses, ask yourself, can I rewrite it and get a stronger sentence? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go here. Now, we want you to look at some exercise here. This is underline. Okay, uses strong verbs. Underline any use of be, is, or, was, been, being, were, have, having,
haven't.
And then think of a noun or adjective that you could use to convert it to a strong verb. And then rewrite the sentence using the strong verb. Now, here's an example.
Okay.
Now,
John is
what?
John is the manager of the produce section. I mean, the
produce.
Product produce department. John managed the produce department.
There's the word is. That's one of those.
So they took the word out.
That's one of the words we could have underlined. That just circles.
Okay.
John is. Now we replacing John is by what?
John the manager.
John manages.
John manages the Purdue department.
Produce.
Okay, produce department.
Okay, John is the manager of the produce department. John manages the produce department. Okay, that's a stronger
Yes.
sentence. The
Yes.
stronger verb, the manages is a stronger verb than is, right?
Yes.
Is one of the
Yes.
most commonly used verbs, but
All the time. Yes.
yes, you
Some,
use it all the time, but see, you can replace it sometime by a stronger one, right? If
yes.
he's a manager, that means he manages,
And it's,
correct?
yes.
Okay, so let's go here. Now,
Okay.
a strong verb, a better, more descriptive version of a basic verb. Okay. Now, read this sentence, Catherine, and
What is
read.
that? Conrad is afraid of the dark.
Okay.
Conrad fears the dark.
See, you got
Okay.
it is and of. You don't really need that, right?
It,
But you say
no, he
fears the
afraid of.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yes.
stronger sentence. Now read this one.
The gripped. The
I
grip. I
I grip.
gripped the still stern wheel firmly
Okay, you replacing gripped and
with clench.
firmly by I clench.
Clench the stern wheel.
That's right. hmm
Okay.
Stronger verb, right?
Yes.
Now, wait, I want to go to, before we go to sentence structure, let's see, I want to do a new share. And I think I've got, okay, here we go. All right, Catherine, I got some work for you to do.
Oh wow.
Okay, I want you to start writing. Read the sentence and write it.
What is that? Leslie
No,
is
you don't have to read it. I want you to start writing. I mean, you can read it to yourself. You don't have to read it out.
oh, I thought that you want me to read
No,
it to
no,
you.
no.
Okay.
You don't have to read
That's
it to
number
me. I
one.
just want you to read it, and then I want you to rewrite it, making the main verb stronger. Now,
Okay.
if you underline the main verb, what's the main verb in this sentence?
Okay.
What would you
Student.
underline? No,
Student.
student's not a verb.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Leslie is a student. Is it history?
Oh, you're giving me nouns.
Oh, psychologically
Psychology?
is
No.
no. Is a
What's the
student.
verb, Catherine? Underline the verb. What would you underline?
The is the verb.
Is the verb. And
I
remember,
don't
we
know
said we
what's wrong
want
with
to
me.
underline the verb and
Yes,
replace
something
it.
is wrong with me tonight. I don't know.
Okay, so underline, and I want you to do this for the, okay,
Okay, let me go back.
let's see if I can, okay. So underline the verb and then replace,
Psychologically.
then rewrite the sentence using a stronger verb.
Okay.
It's not letting me. I was trying to do it with my writing pen.
Let's see how this.
So underline the verb and then rewrite it.
Okay. Let's see.
So underline is,
Yes.
then rewrite the sentence, replacing
Okay.
that is by something else.
Okay. Leslie has a student of history and psychology.
Okay, now
Okay.
start writing.
That's what I
You
had
got your
wrote.
paper? You wrote?
Yes, I wrote. Leslie has a student of history and psychologist.
You don't want to change what the sentence saying. It doesn't say that she has Larissa. It doesn't say she
Larissa.
has a
Oh,
student. It
you.
says she is a student.
Oh,
That's not the
okay.
same now, Catherine.
So
Don't change the meaning of the sentence, okay?
okay. Leslie has a student.
Larissa.
Larissa has a student of
No, you
history.
can't say has. Has is not the same as is.
Okay,
If you say has, it's like Larissa is teaching someone, and that's a student. But this is saying Larissa is. So don't change the meaning of the sentence. Just put stronger verb in. Oh, you want to write sentence, replace the is,
I forgot what I could replace that with. Oh,
and still say the same thing.
Larissa.
Replace that week is by something else, but you don't want to change the meaning of the sentence.
Okay, let me see. What can I replace that with? Can't even think of it. Larissa.
Put on your thinking cap, Gavin.
I'm thinking, trying to think right now. And I can't even come up with anything now. Let me see. Is Larissa.
Larissa is a student of history and psychology. Now, you want to say the same thing and not use the verb is. So how could you say the same thing about Larissa and not use the verb is?
Larissa. Larissa.
Okay, Catherine, let me
I
let
can't
me
even
prime
think.
you, right?
Okay.
What does a student do?
Study.
There you go, Catherine. You got your word. Now
Lar-
write your sentence.
Larissa studies.
Okay, so you got it. What would you write, Catherine? And I want you to write this because I want you to turn this in.
Larissa studies. Study history and psychology.
That's it, Catherine.
Oh, yeah.
Very good,
Yeah,
Catherine.
you had the
That's it. Well, that's okay. So you said Larissa, and I want you to write this.
study history.
It's not letting me write it. Okay, for some reason. Okay, so Larissa studies history and psychology. So I want you to write.
I got that down.
Okay, because
Okay, the next one.
you're gonna uh you don't really have to rewrite them if you write them now. You know how to scan it and send it to me?
I would have to take a picture and
Or take a
what
picture and
how
send me a picture. Yeah, you could take a
in the
picture of it.
email. If you scan it, how do you scan it? It'd probably be faster.
Uh,
Um.
no, the picture is faster. I scan on my printer.
Oh, I don't. That printer downstairs. I don't even deal
Okay.
with it
Well,
because
just you know what you do, Catherine, like you say, take a
take a
picture and then
picture.
you could text it to me, actually.
Yes, yes,
You could
that's what
take a
I do.
picture and then you could text it to me. Okay.
Okay, I'll
So,
do
so
that.
Larissa studies history and psychology. So you wrote that down, right?
Yes.
So number one, using strong verbs, your first sentence is rewritten as Larissa studies history and psychology. Okay, so one down and four to go, Catherine.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Um, because Janet is phony. What is it?
No,
Phony?
Prone.
Oh, wait a minute. What is that word?
What's
Wait a minute.
Prone?
Phone.
No,
Wait a minute.
phone is Phon.
No, no, I'm trying to figure out how.
Prone.
Phony.
What's Drone?
You give me all the
You
words
ever
of
heard of that
drove,
word,
drove,
Drone?
dove.
What is it?
Wow. No, I'm trying to Pron.
People use them to take pictures
What?
of people. A drone, right? You heard of a drone?
Drone. Oh yes, drone, and
So
it's like the drone.
Prone would be what? Prone.
Phone.
Prone.
Okay,
Prone.
that's okay. I'm gonna have to write that down now.
Put that down.
Prone.
Prone.
Janet has to prone to stay away
No,
from social.
no, is. You didn't say is because Janice is prone.
Prone. Okay, because Janice is prone to stay away from social gathering. She spent many events
Many what?
alone and
No,
her
many what?
events, evenings. I'm sorry,
Start over.
evenings.
Start
Okay,
over.
because Janice is prone to stay away from social gatherings. She spends many evenings alone in her dorm room.
That's right. Oh,
Is the verb.
that's right. Think of what you can replace that by and make a stronger
Okay. Okay.
sentence using a stronger verb.
Because Janet's. It can't be have, right?
How would you use have?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm just because Janet was. It can't be was
That's not a strong
because
verb.
I'm trying to think of one. Okay, because Janet's. Because Janet were prone to stay away from social gatherings. She spent many evenings alone in her
No,
dorm.
I didn't hear a strong verb.
It can't be has either because that's not strong. Because Janet have. Can it be have?
That's not a strong verb.
Wow. Can't be was.
Now,
Because Janet was
I want you to
prone.
replace is prone to stay away from. What could you replace
Janet,
that by? You know what prone means?
she was barred from being, she couldn't go. That wasn't it barred from going to
What does prone mean?
prom. Doesn't it mean that she was they bought they stopped her for going to any of the events and stuff like that.
What does prone mean?
Let me look it up because I thought it was like when they bar you from going places. Hold on.
Look up prone.
That's what I'm doing. Or it says likely to or liable to suffer from doing expensive something.
Experience.
Experience something. Typically, something regretting or unwelcome. She wasn't welcome.
No, no,
It means
no.
it means that you unwelcome to some place.
No, that doesn't have to be. What it says, you suffering from something or experience something,
Just
typically something regrettable or unwelcome.
that's what I said.
That's
Unwelcome.
something, not that somebody is unwelcome. It's something that the person is feeling.
Okay, why
Okay,
can
this is a feeling that a person is having. Okay,
I'm having a
and
problem with this.
they're suffering from it. All right.
Yes, I'm sorry, this phone is not doing this. Hold on, let me see. Can I restart it?
Now, if you can replace is prone to stay away from.
Okay, stay
Now,
because
all
Janet,
of that can be replaced by a strong verb.
stay away. Janet, have
Is prone to stay away from. That whole phrase can be replaced by a strong verb. What strong verb would replace that?
I don't know. Let me see. Strong verb.
What is Janice doing in one word?
She is staying away.
No. That's
I mean,
one word.
because
One
Janet
word.
is prone to stay away from social gatherings. She spends many evenings alone in her dorm. She's spending time alone.
Well, that's
uh,
true, but I mean, is
by
prone to stay
herself.
away from. What is
From
one strong verb you could put there in place of that whole is prone to stay away from?
let me see. Is not barred. Janet is
She's not
being
barred
barred.
from it. No, it's her
Um.
decision to do that. So she's
Oh,
not being
so
barred from it. So what
okay.
is something that
She.
she's doing? So what would be that? What would be a verb that you could put here?
Um. She. She's deciding to stay away.
No, what is the one word that replaces is prone to stay away from?
It's not has. It's not. Mm, I don't know. My head is not here.
One word.
She decide. It's not decide to stay away.
No, remember you're replacing, Catherine, this whole phrase
Yes, but it's
by
because
one
Janet.
word. So you're not putting stay, prone, you're not putting from. You're putting one word here. Think of it.
No, I can't. I'm blank. I can't even think of a word. I don't know why I can't think of not one of the words. I can't. I'm trying to think of one. I can't. I guess I'm blank.
Okay. Because Janice avoids
Avoid.
social gatherings. So you can
Avoid.
replace avoids. What does avoid mean?
Don't go.
Yeah. Don't do it. Avoid it. Right?
I'm not here. Yeah. Avoid. ADV.
AVOID. That means you're keeping away from something, right?
Yes.
When you're avoiding it.
Okay. Because Janice. Avoid.
You could say avoid, you could say shun. All those means keeping away from, right?
Yes. Avoid.
Avoid social gatherings,
Social.
shun social gatherings. I think you could probably say because Janice bypasses social gatherings. She spent many evenings alone in her dorm room. In other words, she made a choice to not attend these things. She's more likely to stay away from, prone. That's something she feels is probably unpleasant, right? So
Yes.
she avoids them. So because Janice avoids social gatherings, she spends many evenings alone in her dorm room. So rewrite the sentence, replacing is prone to stay away from by the word avoids. Right?
Okay.
You will replace that by the word avoids.
Okay.
I can write it. It's not letting me write it.
Okay.
Okay, so rewrite the
Okay.
sentence, put
I did.
avoids, and you'll have number 2. So you have that,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now let's go to number 3.
Okay. Louis was the cowardly lion in the school producing of the Wizard of Oz, production of the
Production.
Wizard of Oz.
So
Was the verb.
yeah, that's the one you're gonna replace.
Louis were the cowardly lion in the school production of the Wizard of Oz. Was it WERE?
No, you've got to come up with a strong verb, Catherine.
I'm trying. Oh,
Was
that's
and were on the same level.
that's right. Okay.
And
Oh yeah,
plus were
yeah.
is not grammatically correct.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. Let me see.
Louis was. What? So what is he doing in this, Catherine?
He's the lion. He's the ones that's scared. You're the one to always be scared. The lion. Cowardly lion. He's a coward.
Okay. So what is Louis' role?
The lion. He was the lion.
What action is he doing, Catherine?
Well, he's supposed to be the lion to scare people, but he's not. He's always scared. When somebody said, do something or say something, he gets scared.
No.
On the Wizard of Oz,
No. I'm not talking to Wizard of Oz. I'm talking Louis.
Louis
What
wasn't
is
the
Louis doing in this play? What is he doing? I didn't ask you what he was playing. What is he doing in this play?
He's acting. I don't.
He's an actor, right?
Yes,
So, what do actors do?
they act. They back does whatever
Yeah,
part
they
they play.
act. Okay.
Louis act. You can use the word act. Louis act as the cowardly
No, it says
lion.
was, so you got to have past tense. Louis acted
ACTED, right?
as the cowardly lion in the school, or you could say he played the role of the cowardly lion in
Okay,
school. Either
okay.
one,
Let
whichever
me.
one you want to do. You can use the actor. Louis
Louis.
acted as the cowardly lion in the school production of The Wizard of Oz. Or you can
Okay,
say Louis played the role of the cowardly lion in the school production of The Wizard of Oz. The point is, you replacing the was, which is a weak verb, with a
okay.
stronger verb,
Louis
like
act
play the role or acted. Okay.
acted
Hmm.
acted as the cowardly lion
Hmm.
in the school production of the Wizard of Oz.
That's right. So read your sentence, Catherine. It's a strong verb.
Okay, Louis acted as the cowardly lion in the school production of The Wizard of Oz.
Very good. Okay. Number 4.
There were so many dance practices that my feet hurts every night. Were is the verb.
That's right. You want to replace that.
Okay, dear. There was there are so many dance. Could you put R with that? So many
That's not a
dances.
strong verb.
Okay, let me see.
Are
I gotta
are
think.
on the
Okay,
same level with were.
okay. I keep thinking about replacing it like that.
You're gonna replace it with a strong verb.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, professionals. There's professional dancers. There so many. There's professional dancers practicing that. No, I can't use that either. Because it said there were so many dancers practicing that my feet, that means only one person. My feet hurt every night. Okay, that's
Practices though means that it's more than one person.
yes. But that there says practice that my feet hurt. So I can't put the professional. There's professional dancers practicing that my feet hurt every night. That's why I said, because she said my feet. That's why I was thinking you can't use professional, right?
How would you use professional?
That's what I was trying to put it, but I was reading it. It wouldn't go there. There were there there.
There were so many dance practices that my feet hurt every night. So what could we replace the verb?
Okay.
What verb?
Well, it can't go there because that's still a weak
That's
one.
still a weak one. That's right.
Yes. Oh. I don't know. Tonight I'm blank with the words. I don't know. Mm. Mm.
Okay.
I'm
How could
blank.
you make practices a verb?
How can you make practice as a verb?
Because here it says dance practices. That's like a thing. But how could you make it a verb?
Okay. You can't put it as rehearsal, right? Dance rehearsals. Can you put rehearsal dance rehearsals? That
What was it? What would the sentence sound like?
there was so many dance rehearsals that my feet hurt
No, no, you
every
still
night.
got were. You got to get the were out of
Ay,
there.
ay, 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 ay. Just cut it. There, there's so many dance rehearsals that my feet hurt every night.
You still said were.
I, oh, I know I'm not here tonight.
Strong verb,
There's
Catherine. Strong
so
verb.
many, there's so many dance rehearsals that my feet hurt every night. I don't know. Mm-mm. I'm shot tonight. I don't know.
Okay, Catherine. Let me get you started and you'll finish. We practiced. Now, what comes behind that?
E. We
We
practice
practiced. In other words, make the practices a verb.
PRACI
Ticed.
practice.
We practice. Now, what comes after that?
We practice. Is in dance we practice.
Yeah, we practice what?
Dance.
Whose dance?
What happened?
Whose dance? Whose dances was it? We practice our, because it's
We
a group
practice
of people.
our.
Okay.
We practice
We
our.
practice our dance. You could say steps, you could say routines, you know. We practice our dance steps, our dance routines
I dance.
so much that my feet hurt every night. We practiced.
Our dance steps.
You could say dance steps, you could say dance routines, you could put
Steps
some other word for routine that
that my
my
feet
feet
hurt.
hurt every night.
Okay.
Okay, now Catherine, I'm gonna have to go early because
Yes. Okay.
I've got
I
something
gotta get
happening
myself
about
together.
8 o'clock.
Okay, no
So,
problem. I'll
so
try
what
to
I
get
want
here.
you to do is
Mm.
do number 5, and then send me a picture of your sentences with the stronger verbs.
All the ones that we did.
Yeah, 1 through 4, and then I want you to do number 5. I think you can do that on your own.
Okay.
Think
All
about
right.
what's being said and what's being done. And think about if you were waiting impatiently at the airport. What is a strong
Oh,
verb that describe your waiting? All right.
I'd be upset. Okay.
Not the
I do.
action of being, but what
No, no.
actually
Well,
going through the waiting. What could be something you could be doing while you're waiting?
oh, studying, doing. Okay. All
Probably
right.
not studying. You'd probably be what?
Look, I'll probably be looking around trying to figure out what's gonna go on next, and what time, the airplane, whatever is gonna. Wait a minute, I
Well,
gotta be with
yeah,
Monica was waiting
waiting
impatient.
impatiently at the
Oh,
airport for
for her
someone to arrive
sister.
from
Oh,
Paris, right?
oh, okay. I didn't read the
So,
whole sentence.
yeah, read the
Okay,
whole sentence, and the was you want to replace that by a strong verb.
Monica,
Okay.
Monica. Okay,
And you could really replace was waiting impatiently by something. All right.
okay.
Or you could
All right.
or was and impatiently. Just think of yourself at the airport waiting for somebody. What are some of the gestures you could be going through? What are some of the action you could be going through?
Looking around, seeing what time the plane comes in. That's one.
Well,
And trying to keep yourself
you could be walking around, right? You could be,
yes,
what else could you be doing?
you
Well,
could read a book and take your mind off of it till you hear what they say about when the plane's gonna arrive or whatever.
well, if it's impatiently, you probably not reading the book.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Impatient people.
So just
I
think
know I'm
of
not here.
a
Okay,
strong verb you can put for that, and then send me.
okay, walking.
Then you could text me the results, right? So you
Okay,
got 1 through 4. You just as homework do number 5. So your homework is doing number 5 and finishing up your prompt, right?
yes,
And sending me the journal, the 3
yes, from
days
them
of
3 days.
writing. Okay.
Okay,
So those are
okay,
your
Miss Brown.
homework for next time. All right.
Okay, I'm sorry I wasn't into it tonight.
Yeah, that
I
happens,
was,
Catherine. That's
I was,
happened. Just
and I
so
didn't
glad.
want to miss the class, and I
Of
says I'm
course.
coming.
Of
No, I don't
course.
want to start off like that.
That's right.
Okay,
Okay. Well,
I'm
glad you
sorry
came,
about that.
Catherine. Don't
Okay,
worry. You'll catch
thanks.
up. You'll
Yes, I'm
catch
gonna
up.
try to be here.
Just like you
Yes,
did with your pronouns, you're going to do it with these verbs. And I'll
yes,
give
I
you
have to.
another exercise, but I'm not going to give it to you for homework. I just want you to
Okay,
finish this up and
okay,
finish up your prompt. All right.
okay. All right then.
And your
Thank
journal.
you.
Nothing
Okay,
additional. And then next
okay,
time I'll give you a new prompt, and then I'll give you a
okay,
new verb exercise, and we'll get into sentence structure.
okay.
Right?
Thanks, Miss Barbara.
All right.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, but something I want you to do, Catherine, when I get into sentence
Yes.
structure, I want you to, if you get a chance, look up simple, compound, complex. Those are
Okay.
kind of sentences. So when we
Okay.
start talking about those, you have a general idea what's a simple sentence, what a compound sentence is, what a complex sentence is.
Okay.
I'll go through
Okay.
them, but I just want you to have a general idea.
Okay then.
No homework to hand in any examples, just know the differences. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Catherine.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
So we're gonna sign off here. You have any
Okay.
questions
Thank
on
you.
anything?